Hey guys, this is RuRoniK95 here, and today I wanted to do something very different today, because even though I wanted to do a manga review video, yes, these are the ones, like, finished reviewing the ones I borrowed from the library in the past, but I bought them so I can have to reread the manga as well. Today, we're going to be doing for today's manga review is the first volume of Inuyasha for today's manga review, because I know some of you requesting me to do a manga review, which I should have done before until now. So the story of the first volume of the Inuyasha manga, it explains about how the story of how Inuyasha is going through the chaos and he wants to get the Shikon Jewel shards, which has the four souls of the Shikon Jewel as well, which means he can become a true demon. But then he got shot in the arrow by Kikyo with something going on, and then that's how. But that wasn't long until she gets those wounds in there, and that's how she died. After she gave something as well, from what I know. And after she pinned Inuyasha to a tree with an arrow, right where, that's pretty much how Kikyo died in that one. I mean, this takes place in, like, the feudal era, of how the story explains of how it goes, from what I understand. And that's how I'm explaining about the story, from what I understand as well. Yeah, I mean, it is true, though, because I was going to tell you. Yeah, Kikyo died after she gave the jewel necklace to her sister Kaede. And then Kikyo's death, when her body was burned in ashes, ever since Inuyasha has been pinned to a tree by Kikyo's arrow. 1997 comes, present day in Japan, and Kagome, who is your average schoolgirl, came to a place where they sold those marbles. I mean, she lives with her family in the very old shrine place. Because it is true, though. Yeah, because when she wanted to know what's going on about the jewel of the four souls, about how it's going on, of how whoever possesses, including, her grandfather gave her a gift, which is basically the mummified hand of the Kappa, which is the water sprite. Yeah, that's how it's pretty much. It wasn't long until Kagome has, discovered a spooky looking well, when she and her brother wanted to look for the old well in the shrine, the old shrine place as well. Pretty much, until some woman-looking demon with a lot of arms drags Kagome through a well, of how, because from what I understand, because I have to say this, but it is true though, and yeah. And then she discovers of how she ended up in feudal Japan, which is basically how it just it teleports her to the old feudal era Japan. Yeah, when there's no TV, no computers in these days. Yeah, and then she discovers Inuyasha, who's been pinned to a tree, which is after Kikyo's death. Yeah, because if you notice on that one as well. And she discovers about until She noticed the arrows through the tree until she has been captured. She's just your everyday schoolgirl being captured from how this happens. Yeah, she thinks those weirdos just gets weirder. And yeah, Lady Kaede, who's now elderly and she has an eye patch on, she thinks that Kagome is the reincarnation of Kikyo, but clearly Kagome has nothing to do with Kikyo. That's pretty much, how the similarity goes. What the hell happens over 50 years ago from how this happened in the first volume of the Inuyasha manga. And that's pretty much of how, if you notice, like this, something's going on about the Jewel of the Four Souls as well. And that's pretty much of how Kagome noticed that Inuyasha's back a lot, been resurrected after Kikyo's death. Yeah, because she knew that it was Inuyasha. Because Inuyasha thinks that she's Kikyo, but clearly she's not Kikyo until... Yeah, that centipede woman. It's the same woman, centipede demon-looking woman that captures Kikyo. No, Kagome through the well. Yeah. Kagome is not Kikyo, to be fair, though, from what I understand. Pretty much how the name confusion goes, but that's pretty much very similar. And yeah, that's particularly of how... And yeah, Inuyasha just kills some type of demons with his Soul Stealer, with his hand and all. Yeah, which is called the Iron Reaver Soul Stealer. Pretty much. That's what he does. Of how... That's pretty much ever since when he kills the demon as well, from what I understand. Because something's going on and then when Inuyasha knew that Kagome has gave him the necklace thing, which controls Inuyasha of what he was up to, the ability tells Inuyasha with the ability to sit, and then Inuyasha just slams his face when he falls on the ground. Yeah, that's pretty much how he has to deal with, just to begin with, of how, from what, how this goes on in the first volume of Inuyasha as well. Yeah, and then from how you know about this, and not only that, Kagome has been captured again, but with the same nubbits from the beginning as well. In the 4th chapter, the Dancing Dead, she knew that it was those same two nubbits, like these types of nubbits that you see in the first volume of Inuyasha. I think chapter 1. And then, from what she has known, Inuyasha comes in to know something about the scent of the half-decayed corpse of how this was going on. It was basically the crow demon, which, that's pretty much how these types of monster-like demons in feudal era in Japan. That's pretty much how things go. And Kagome uses the arrow to kill the demon, but something bad going on. Yeah, Inuyasha kills the demon-looking crow, and then that wasn't long until Kagome uses the arrow to kill the demon crow, which is the first goal to have topped the score of how she can slay those demons until she got the first little piece of the jewel shard as well. until she encounters that when she noticed that everyone in the village has been possessed by that something really terrible going on in the first volume of Inuyasha. How, if you notice on there, Kagome wears the outfit that is very similar to Kikyo. When she sees the areas that look like hair in the sky, and that's the first appearance of Yura, the demon hair girl, in that one. Yeah, and that black ninja outfit as well. And then Yura, the hair demon woman, tries to kill Kagome, but Kagome ends up falling into the well. But it was pretty much, but she failed, and she thought that Kagome was gone because she knew that it was some woman or something going on. Until Inuyasha has to deal with those people being controlled in this, like it's some type of people that are being possessed when they're being controlled over. That's pretty much the hair demon woman has controlling those people, using them as like some sort of puppets. And from right all along, Inuyasha knew it was the same hair demon woman, Yura of the hair herself. Until Kagome has come back to Japan in the air, and then her father wants to close it, but Kagome wants to return to see what's going on as well from how this thing's go by. Until she came back into the well because she know it was that Inuyasha has to fight to battle Yura of the demon hair herself, as how it happens as well. But Inuyasha and Kagome wanted to see what's going on, because Kagome was telling Inuyasha that they're coming back into the feudal era Japan as well. So that's pretty much how the story goes in the first volume of Inuyasha, Volume 1 manga. I mean, the story is great. It's a lot more different. Yeah, it's created by none other than Rumiko Takahashi, who is known for Ranma Half, Maizana Koku, and Urusei Yatsura, many of her works as well. But this is type more serious. Some of the chapters may be great or almost. Some of them may be filler, more different than other ones like Naruto in general, but that's just how it is, of how the filler goes. Either if you read the original Inuyasha manga, or if you watch the anime in general, you might learn to your experience. What I think of the first volume, I loved it, because even though I've been watching the anime, I wanted to do the manga review on the first volume of the original Inuyasha manga as well for the very first time. Because I know one of you suggesting me to request me to do this review. So there you have it. From what I understand as well. This is highly recommended. Because I highly recommend this manga if you like Ranma Half, Maizana Koku series Celestial Legend, or Fushigi Yugi, the Mysterious Play. Read this, because this is a great one to start to read a manga like this. So that's going to be it for my manga review for today. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this. Because I would like to thank you all for suggesting me to do a manga review, because this is the first time. Help subscribe for content on my anime panel, link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter, Facebook, if you have a Twitter and Facebook account, on all social media. Smack the like button if you enjoy this video. Feel free to leave in the comments in the comment section below on this video if you like as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Feel free to join if you're new to my channel. Smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified as well if you like as well. Keep it otaku for this manga update, because this is the first manga review that I wanted to do for the very first time. This is Rurouni K95 saying thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is Rurouni K95 signing off, and thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos.